Yep, there we go. All right, we're live. All right, it is Tuesday.
Yay.
Welcome to the Key 103 Barn. We're in the studio with Erin from M.R.CHEESECAKES. It is Tasty Tuesday, and this we started because we wanted to kind of get the behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How'd this all start?
So this started in 2020. The restaurant I was working at, the Mount Airy Tavern, closed due to COVID in March, and which left me without a job. So this was something I started at the tavern, and in June of 2020, it went public.
Nice. So you were baking cheesecakes for them, and were you doing other cooking as well? Like
Yes,
you
ma'am.
were doing the chefing
like
of the whole thing.
Chef
Yep.
extraordinaire.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we showed up at your house, we could get cheesecake and a meal.
Possibly.
I
Not
love
that we're inviting ourselves. Or
No, I
anything.
love that. So, you know, kind of what do they
That's
say? You know,
beautiful.
out of that whole
Yes.
COVID thing,
Yeah.
a lot of great things were born.
Lemons,
so
you get lemonade.
you knew you could bake.
Yep.
People loved the cheesecakes. And so how did that, like, first day, like, what did you know, everything is shut down. You have nothing happening. You've got 2 young kids, and you're just like, holy crap, what are we going to do?
I think for a while it was kind of like I was at the end of my rope as far as like working in kitchens and living the chef life.
Yeah.
And so when COVID took place, it gave me an opportunity to kind of rethink what I was going to do with myself going forward. And people had been pushing me for a long time with the cheesecakes
Yeah.
to kind of go off on my own, and I never really had the confidence to do it. And then when COVID took place, it gave me an opportunity to just, go all in on it,
Right.
and see where it'll go.
Well, there's a point where, like, what do you have to lose? Because everyone was losing
Yeah,
in COVID.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've got no place to go but up if you're already at the ground floor.
Yeah, and
Cool.
so you were baking out of your house, your
No, so
cottage. So,
we-
you went to a shared kitchen.
Yeah, so in order to do the cheesecakes, because they're refrigerated, I had to rent space locally in downtown Frederick to produce the cheesecakes. So
Mhm.
that's where I operate out of currently. And then we have a food trailer that we take out to events and sell by the slice as well as deliver.
Yeah, so
Cakes
that's
locally.
fairly new, right? You
Yep.
guys got that within the last 6-8 months.
Yeah, so in August of last year, we
Yeah.
purchased a concession trailer,
Cool.
and we've been in the process of kind of building that out as we go along. And so that's what's keeping me really busy right now is taking that out to places and getting it up to where it needs to be to really produce.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're like you're like our version of the ice cream truck. When we were kids, we see you coming down, we're like,
oh, cheesecake.
cheesecakes! You've got to get some
Exactly.
music like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, or something, I don't know.
So Erin brought a vegan,
Yes.
gluten-free, dairy-free. I didn't even know you could make cheesecake like
Yeah.
that. So
And I'll
of
try
course,
a
I'll
bite.
try a bite.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so
it's
it-
creme brulee. Look, it's got that.
I love that.
I mean, right away. You know.
So tell me how you did this.
So it doesn't have, so the crust always consists of a butter, a graham cracker, and sugar for our
Mhm.
standard crust. This crust
wow.
doesn't have your standard
Good.
butter. It's got a nut-based butter to make that vegan. The cream cheese itself is nut-based as well. There's coconut flour
This
instead
is
of,
fabulous.
Unbelievable.
yep, there's coconut
Wow.
flour instead of normal flour. And then depending on whether or not you can eat eggs as a vegan, sometimes people do as preference. We put egg substitute or traditional eggs in the cheesecake.
I mean, you get. I mean, I don't have any of those issues, and it's still delicious. So that.
It is so good.
So
It
all
is
you
so
dairy-free
good.
people who
Knocked
say
it out
I
of the
can't
park.
have
Thank you.
cheesecake, yes, you can. Yes, you really can.
I have to be honest. When I found out you were coming, I was like, "Oh, stinks to be me." This is so good.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah. Erin called me yesterday and said, "Oh, will she eat eggs?" I said, "Yes, she'll eat eggs." So you're not, absolutely delicious.
This is so good.
So, and you brought us some other flavor. I want to show everybody what this looks like too. So,
So
this,
good.
I mean,
And it's not
feast
overly
your eyes.
sweet either. It's the
No.
right amount of sweetness.
And the creme brulee, it's crispy on top, like a creme
So
brulee.
good.
I mean, that is just amazing.
I'm off my diet today.
Yes, we are. All right. So this one you said was, which one was this?
What is
Root beer
that?
float.
Root
Oh
Root
my god.
beer
So
float.
that's my son's flavor.
How
Aw.
Came up with
fun.
that.
I guess I get all these.
Yes, you do. So what's in that one?
So it's a vanilla bean cheesecake and then a root beer cheesecake with a graham cracker crust.
fun. So that's the layer then, right? So I see like a little bit of a layer. So
yeah, the white is the vanilla, and then all of the
Oh
brown
my
is the
gosh,
root beer.
that is so
does it taste like
good.
root beer?
Yeah, it's not like overpowering, but you get the flavor of the root
Interesting.
beer. I didn't even know that was a flavor you could make into a cheesecake.
Well, is there a flavor that you can't? Probably not, right?
I mean, so I like to, I guess, let my sons be involved in it a little bit.
Aw.
So like one of the flavors that we're doing this week is Swedish fish, and that's
Ooh.
my
Oh,
only son's
I
flavor.
love
So
Swedish
it's
fish.
gonna be-
That's one of my favorites too.
You know what you got to come up with?
Huh.
A chocolate malt ball cheesecake.
She would be
I'm
all
just
over that.
telling you.
All over.
That,
So this one is the
mm,
dreams or
yep.
creamsicle.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, fun.
Which I love, and I've had this one before, I think.
Okay.
So each week, how many flavors are you doing?
It all depends. So like on the trailer, I try to keep a variety of between 8 and 10 different flavors that people can choose from, and then locally, like we also supply a few different restaurants and businesses that typically stay with standard flavors.
So here's the other thing: if you go to a restaurant and they don't have M.R. Cheesecakes cheesecakes, ask for them, and they'll get them. Look, here's the
Get in contact.
the
right?
yeah the
And
standard.
you have a presence on social
Love
media
this
as well.
one,
You
too.
have a Facebook page.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
try
Instagram.
this one. This one
Cool.
looks amazing. This is a little funfetti.
That's like your favorite.
Yeah,
Oh.
funfetti. This would
That
be.
one has a different crust than the other 4. That one has a sugar cookie crust.
Oh, that's your favorite cookie. It's like you made
Yeah,
this one for
this one
Danny.
just for me.
Oh, wow. But
Mm.
I get a whole cake.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Like that is, again, not overly sweet.
No. So good.
And then this last one,
What was this one, by the way?
plain.
Oh, your traditional.
Traditional,
Gotcha.
yeah. And what was this one?
That's salted caramel.
Oh.
I gotta save this for my husband.
that does
That'd
look
be his
good.
favorite. That, but I'm gonna have to have a little bite.
Yes.
He won't mind.
No.
He won't mind.
Your quality control. You have
I
to
mean,
make
look
sure
at-
it's good enough for him.
Yep.
Mm,
So good?
that's terrible.
Right.
No one
Mm.
order this, so I can
Mm-mm.
have all the slices. Oh my
Mm-mm.
god, that's so good.
So when you do orders, let's say I would come to you and I would say, hey, I'm having an event. I need a dairy-free, gluten-free, whatever cake. How long in advance do you need in order to turn that around?
Typically, right now I'm asking about a week for
Okay.
for like the special order cakes like that.
Right.
Some of the stuff can be next day because I try to keep a stock of different like the standard flavors,
Yes.
and then special like just a standard cake that's not vegan or gluten free can be done in 4 days.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to bring a slice of this. I'm seeing my daughter this weekend who's pregnant, and her favorite thing to eat is cheesecake.
Well, there you
So
go.
she'll love that.
Well,
Awesome.
again, out of kind of some of this craziness of COVID, the Dina Carroll Morning Show was born, and Aaron at M.R. Cheesecakes was born. I mean, what goes better, right? With
That's
Key
what I'm
103
saying.
than cheesecake. You
Mhm.
can check out Aaron on his social media. It's m.r.cheesecakes. And he posts where he's going to be each week. And you can contact him to get a special order.
Follow
Anything
him so
else
you
you
can
want
be a groupie.
anybody to know? Anything interesting, exciting coming up? Or are you just kind of doing the grind right now?
Just doing the grind.
Just doing the grind. Hang with him. Check him out. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for watching.
And eat lots of cheesecake.
Eat the cake. Eat the cake.
Mm-mm-mm.
Take care.
Bye.